I have realised that I have a bias towards Fred because I like his tenacity. I like the fact that he puts a lot of effort into his game. He tries to disrupt the other team. He closes down space. He presses high. And for me, that's a big deal because we've got too many talented players that don't want to put in the hard shift. They don't want to run. They don't want to track back. What he brings to the table is tackling, interception, winning the ball and just generally unsettling the opposition and making it difficult for them. That's what he does. He's not an attack-minded player. Today he was garbage, trash. I can't defend him, even though, like I said before, I have a bias towards him. There's no way I can defend that performance. He was at fault for the first goal. He was partially at fault for the second goal, although Vardy did well to take away Lindelof, so that gave him space, but Fred could have done a bit more to close him down, make him a bit more uncomfortable to get the shot off. The whole team today was doo-doo. Pogba, Van der Beek and Greenwood had a good moment in the goal, but apart from that, it was all doo-doo. I made a video criticising Martial and it got a lot of dislikes, roughly 50%, but I don't care because this guy makes me angry. He makes my blood boil at times, to be honest. Since the season began, I can remember 2 good performances from him in the entire season. The first one was he got 2 assists against Leeds when we won 6-2. And in our big away win against Manchester City just a few weeks ago, he had a decent game then. But apart from that, this guy has been anonymous. He's been a ghost. It's like we're playing with 10 men. It was a horrible game today. We were passive, submissive, and we just generally sat back and bent over for them to spank us. So our loss was fully deserved. I have no complaints about that.
The players, the last 3 or 4 months, played every 3 days, every 4 days, and it just caught up with us, all the games, all the travels.
I don't really like what he was saying. I felt that it's a weak loser mentality talk, but there's probably some truth in it. Although I'd had a quick look at the statistics and it says Manchester United, we played 47 games this season and Leicester have played 42 games this season. So we've pretty much played a similar amount of games. The only difference was that they had 4 days extra to rest. We just came back from Milan 3 days ago and they last played on Sunday. So they had just an extra 4 days. But the difference between the two teams was huge. They just looked like they had a lot more extra legs than us. They looked like they wanted it more. They just bossed the game. They controlled it. It was easy for them. We did look like a team that 3 days ago played in Milan. But complaining about having tired players, it comes with the territory. If you want to be a successful team, you need to have a huge squad and you need to have motivated and determined players. I don't want to go down the road of making excuses like we never had Rashford, Pogba's coming back from injury, because Leicester never had Maddison or John Barnes either, and they're 2 starters for them. Ultimately, it was disappointing the way we just threw away this chance at silverware. The Manchester United players should have thought we're just 2 games away from the FA Cup final and a chance at silverware. That should have been enough to spur them on and give them that extra oomph that they needed, but they never had it. It was lacking, and it's a sad reality, man. But yeah, thanks for watching.